YouTube. What a guan, what are you saying? It's Carl Tresloff here, tarot reader, psychic medium. 16 years, nearly 17 years. So, the card of the day, it says, see only love. Right, I did a little story time on Facebook Live about my eyeball tattoo because, you know, the word tattoo means story. So, normally what happens with me is I have a spiritual process, an emotional process, and then it trickles out into the physical, and I mark it with, you know, a ceremonial, ritual, little... I guess, what would you call it? Badge of honor. You know, that, okay, that's something that I have processed. So my eye was to do with the fact that, you know, sometimes we see people's darkness, their pain, their shadow, their trauma, whatever it is, and we want to turn a blind eye because, you know, we want to see only love, right? And we want to have understanding and compassion. But every single time I have turned a blind eye to somebody's shit, it ends up fucking me over. So I learned that the hard way. Yes, understanding. Yes, compassion. Yes, you know, we can navigate and try to handle that space as best we can when somebody is in, you know, a place where they need love, but also have boundaries, hold people accountable. You know, self-love is important too. Don't let nobody be gaslighting you out of your boundaries, you know, because you're not, you know, maybe doing exactly what they want, or they can't manipulate, or they can't control, or they can't try to, I don't know, flip narratives or stories. Because people do that often because they're avoiding the truth and they're avoiding pain. So if you're not careful, you'll see it, and then you can end up, you know, going, whoa, this is some messy nonsense that, you know, I didn't need to get myself involved in because I saw it from the get-go. So yes, understanding, yes, compassion, yes, love, because people that are in those spaces, they need, you know, oof, it's not good, is it? But do not lose yourself, fuck yourself over, you know, make sure self-love is, you know, your primary concern. I always say this, it's like roses, beautiful, but don't fucking hold them too tight. We can have love and beauty and compassion for people, but don't let them, you know, don't let them try and play games and twist shit. There's a balance, because this is what happens with the Love and Light Brigade, you know. They go into, oh, have vibes only, or, you know, they ignore people's shadow and their darkness. You can't do that. You have to be at peace with your own shadow and your own darkness and your own pain. And this is what happens when people run away from it. And then, because of that, they suck you into nonsense. You have to have the balance, or it leaves you vulnerable to other people's shit. And sometimes love looks like accountability and boundary. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. So, anybody wants to work with me, carltreslove.com. If you want to give these videos, paper at Carl Treslove. Like I will always say, remember, all is good, all is God, all is love. Until we connect again soon in a wonderful, beautiful bit.